Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem is here with more. First, my understanding is, and I'm sad to hear this and read this, that you and your family had to be moved to military housing because of threats against your life and doxing of your home residence. Is that true?
Temporarily, I still pay rent at an apartment in Navy Yard, but had to leave there because the media put my address, my apartment, the logistics where the windows were, and details out to the public, and the threats were so much that temporarily I had to stay somewhere else. So again, the Washington Post just this week did it again, and that's really the carelessness and the thoughtlessness and the heartlessness that the media operates in right now. So we're living in times where left and the socialists and Hakeem Jeffries are supporting criminals and illegals and prioritizing them over Americans. And I'll continue to get up every day and fight for President Trump's policies because they put Americans first and our safety first. And this tragic accident that happened in Florida is just another example of the destruction of Joe Biden's policies and Governor Newsom's policies. And we've lost 3 precious lives that we're never going to be able to get back.
I'm trying to understand, and maybe you can tell me, or maybe you've come up with some rationale for this. I don't for the life of me understand why Democrats keep putting the so-called rights of the illegals like the Abrego Garcias of the world over the safety and security of the American people and law and order. Why didn't they stand for the family of Laken Riley and Jocelyn Nungary? Why do they side with the Abrego Garcias? Why did they lie to us about the border being closed and secure for 4 years? Why were they complicit? You know, why didn't Joe Biden, Mayorkas, or Kamala Harris ever call the families of these victims? I'm having a hard time understanding. They care more about, well, they didn't get perfect treatment when they were put in a temporary holding cell. I'm like, okay, well, respect our laws, border, and sovereignty, and you're not going to get deported. It's that simple.
Sean, all these people in our country illegally are breaking our laws, and all President Trump has done is enforce the laws that are on the books. If Democrats don't like our laws, then change them. They're in Congress. Instead, we've got members of Congress and U.S. senators sitting down with terrorists, with pedophiles, with people who have attacked and raped and beaten people, and supporting them over the citizens that are just trying to get up every day and go to work and provide for their families. So again, every day there's story after story after story of tragedy in communities from these illegal criminals that are perpetuating violence on American citizens. And President Trump, I'm so proud of him. He has gone after and deported over 360,000 people that were breaking our laws. 70% of them have been charged and convicted with crimes and need to be held accountable for them, and we're returning them back to their countries. And he's standing up for what it is, and it's so incredibly important that we keep the focus on the fact that these people that are leaving our country broke our laws when they came here, and they did so willingly and knowingly.
Let me shift gears, if I may, Secretary Noem. And the president's crackdown on crime in D.C. is already paying a lot of dividends. If you look at officials, 68 suspects arrested on Saturday night alone. 15 illegal firearms were seized. Meanwhile, D.C. residents, they are reportedly already feeling safer because of the president's efforts to clean up crime in the city. Now red states are offering to help as well. West Virginia, Ohio, South Carolina, they're preparing to deploy hundreds of National Guardsmen to our nation's capital. So obviously, you know, if you don't defund, dismantle, and you actually punish criminals, it works, and people are safer, and we wouldn't have the distinction of the, you know, the highest homicide rate per 100,000 people of any capital in the world if we would enforce the laws.
Yeah, Sean, you can already see and feel the difference in D.C. People are knowing that they can walk down the streets, they can run their errands, and they can do so in a more safe environment today than they could just a week ago. In fact, the statistics say that just robberies and those crimes are down 46% in the last week because of what President Trump has done to go after these criminals. So we've got a lot of different agencies that are out there working together. I'm so glad that there are states that are stepping up and being willing to activate National Guard troops to help as well. We've got ICE and CBP, we've got Secret Service, we've got all different kinds of DEA and the FBI and those folks from the DOJ that are committed to this effort. And they've really got the backs of the American people. I'm so proud of the work that we're doing.
All right, Secretary Noem, appreciate you being with us. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.